Hello students, I hope you all are fit and fine and must be studying at home. So, I told you earlier that we are doing the crash course in English subject. We are covering all the topics from your English. So, we people are covering from the First Flight book. So, as you know that we are doing the chapter simultaneously, today I have come up with a new topic, that is the Diary of Anne Frank. Okay, so as the name suggests, from the Diary of Anne Frank. So in Anne Frank, she was a famous writer. Basically, she used to write the poems and essays and stories. So she has taken an extract from this book, from the Diary of Anne Frank. She was very much fond of writing the diaries, and she used to write the diaries. All incidents she used to mention it in that diary, and that is an extract which has been taken from the story from the Diary of Anne Frank. So this is a picture of Anne Frank. This is how she used to look in her childhood days, and she was very much curious, she was very much talkative when she was in school. So we'll be studying about her in this chapter. So let's get started with that. Now introduction देख लेते हैं पहले कि where she was born, what all schooling she has done or not. So everything we'll be studying about in this chapter. Introduction part, let me just read out for you all. Anne Frank was a young Jewish girl. She was born in Jewish, and she was a Jewish girl. She lived with her parents in Germany. She used to live with her parents in Germany. So this is just about an introduction for Anne Frank. But Hitler's Nazi party was against the Jews. अब थोड़ा सा हिस्ट्री पार्ट हम लोग एक बार रिकॉल कर लेते हैं. दिस स्टोरी बेसिकली शी वाज अ जीविश गर्ल एंड शी यूज्ड टू लिव विद हर पेरेंट्स इन जर्मनी, बट एट दैट टाइम इट वाज हिटलर्स रूल. एंड एज यू नो कि हिटलर, ही वाज अगेंस्ट द नाजीज एंड द ज्यूज, तो ही वाज टोटली अगेंस्ट द ज्यूज. नाउ द नाजीज, द हिटलर्स नाजी पार्टी, दे वर किलिंग द ज्यूज फॉर फोर्सिंग द men to work in the concentration camps. Now Hitler has created some concentration camps, and he used to keep all the Jewish people in that place, and he was wanting everybody to work in that concentration camps. All right. Then the Frank family, they fled away from Germany in 1933, and they took shelters in the Netherlands. Then what happened? These people, the family of Anne Frank, these people, they fled away from Germany and they shifted to Netherlands in 1933. Alright. So, pehle she used to live with her parents in Germany, but then later on when Nazis attacked this family of Anne Frank, these people, they shifted away and they fled away from Germany to Netherlands. Alright. तो Netherlands में आके shift हो गए थे लोग. Then it was totally the Hitler's rule there, and they were, wanting everybody, the Jewish people, to work in the concentration camps. Alright. Then again in 1940, Germany attacked the Netherlands and captured it. But then what happened, students? 1933 mein the family of Anne Frank, they shifted from Germany to Netherlands. But then what happened? Again in 1940s, these people, the Nazi people, they attacked the Netherlands and they Alright, तो नीदरलैंड को भी कैप्चर कर लिया था. Again, so they lived there in Netherlands for around 7 years, and again these Nazi people, they have attacked the Jewish people and in Netherlands, and they have captured it. Alright, now the Nazis started arresting the Jews and sending them to the concentration camps. अब क्या हो गया था? जब नाजीज का, हिटलर का नाजीज का रूल चल रहा था उस टाइम पे, तो पहले तो उन लोगों ने जर्मनी पर अटैक किया, और जीविश पीपल उन्हें जहां भी दिखते थे, दे यूज्ड टू कीप देम इन द कंसंट्रेशन कैंप्स. कंसंट्रेशन कैंप्स यूज्ड टू बी वेरी मच सफोकेटिंग, और दे यूज्ड टू लिव वेरी बैडली, दे यूज्ड टू लिव विद वेरी हार्ड एंड हार्श कंडीशंस. ओके, तो वहां पे बेसिकली कोई रहना नहीं चाहता था कंसंट्रेशन कैंप्स में. देन व्हाट हैपेंड? The family of Anne Frank, the people just fled away, भाग के वो कहाँ पे आ गए थे? From Germany to Netherlands. वहाँ रह रहे थे. They lived there for around 7 years. But then again back in 1940, the Nazi people, they have attacked the Netherlands and they have captured it. अब कैप्चर कर लिया था, उसके बाद क्या होता था? They used to attack all the Jewish people, और जैसे उन्हें मिलते थे, they used to keep them in the concentration camps. All right. So it was very much, you always say कि ये तो हिटलर जैसी है, तो Hitler was very much rude to the people whom he did not like. So he used to keep all the Jewish people in the concentration camps. Then the Frank family went into hiding. अब Frank की जो family थी, Anne Frank की जो family थी, it keeps on hiding and hiding. कोशिश कर रहे थे कि हम लोगों को कोई पकड़े नहीं, and we people should live the happy life. They lived secretly in the upper floors of their business premises. They used to live secretly in some place, alright. They hid there for 25 months. Now around 2 years and 1 month, the people have hidden there, have been hiding there, and they used to live in some upper floors of their business premises. They were hiding there so that nobody can see them and nobody should arrest them. Their non-Jewish friends gave them food. Now there were other non-Jewish friends also who used to provide the food to this Anne Frank's family, and they were hiding there for around 25 months. So this is the whole backup, or you can say the scenario when this about Anne Frank and what she used to be, how she was, from which country she belonged, and all the things are being covered in the introduction part. Up the summary part, as you people have already read the chapter, I am just going to read out the summary for you all so that you will understand the story very properly now, and you can just get through the answers. Alright, now the summary. As I told you earlier only, this chapter has been taken from a part of Anne Frank's diary. Okay, एक extract लिया है उसकी diary में से. So what is this extract all about? Let's just come to know about it. This chapter is a part of Anne Frank's diary. Anne Frank की डायरी से लिया हुआ ये extract. Here she tells us about the early days of her life. She used to tell how she used to be when she was a small child and what all things she used to do in her life. She says that she decided to start writing a diary because she did not have a friend. Now this Anne Frank, she was not having any friend of her own. So she started writing a diary. कि चलो हम किसी से बात नहीं कर सकते हैं, so let's just start to write a diary so that you can just express your ideas in that. Okay, so she started writing a diary. Anne was born on 12th June 1929. Now she was born on 12th June 1929. So you can remember the birth date of Anne Frank. She had a sister 3 years older to her. Now she was having only one sister who was 3 years older to her. She lived in Frankfurt until she was 4. So she lived there until she was 4 years old. Her father immigrated to Holland in 1933. Afterwards, her father, he just shifted from Holland to Holland in 1933. Anne Frank was sent to the Montessori school and stayed there until she was 6. Now, at the age of 6, she was sent to Montessori school. Montessori schools, all the schools, which provides you the basic information and basic education, that is the kindergarten. तो Montessori school में उसको भेज दिया था until the age of 6. Then, and stayed there until she was 6. She started in the first form. First grade से start किया. First form means first grade. So when she was sent there, she was sent in the first form or in the first grade or in the first standard. When Anne was in the sixth form, जब वो sixth standard में आ गई थी, her teacher was Mrs. Cuperus. Okay, अब Cuperus के बारे में थोड़ा सा हम लोग पढ़े हैं अभी, the headmistress. So basically she was the headmistress of the school when she was shifted to sixth standard. Okay, so this is the whole backup. Now let's just read further. Now, Anne had no one whom she could share her feelings with. She was not having anybody to talk to. Okay? She could confide the feelings of her heart. She should say everything. Confide means express करे या share करे. So she was not having anybody to share her feelings with. So she decided to make her diary her friend. So finally, she decided to make her diary as her friend, and she used to spread and she used to share all the ideas in her diary. She called it Kitty. अब उसने अपनी डायरी का एक नाम रख लिया था. A beautiful name she has given to her diary, and that was Kitty. ओके तो उसने अपनी डायरी को ही अपना फ्रेंड बना लिया था एंड शी यूज्ड टू शेयर एवरीथिंग इन हर डायरी. On Saturday 20th June 1942, Anne Frank made her first entry in her diary. So for the first time when Anne started writing on this 20th June Saturday 1942, she made her first diary entry. So a question can be framed from this sentence कि at what date, on which day she started writing her diary. So on Saturday 20th June 1942 she started making her diary entry. First diary entry कब की थी उसने? On this day. ठीक है. It was in the form of a letter and was addressed to her diary Kitty. Now she has written the first diary entry and it was a sort of letter and she has addressed that letter to her diary Kitty. Basically उसने अपनी diary Kitty को ही अपना friend बना लिया था and when she made her first diary entry she wrote it in the form of a letter and in the last she has mentioned her address to her diary itself, that is Kitty. See how much attached she was to her diary. Then Anne Frank describes her experiences with her mathematics teacher, Mr. K. Singh. Anne writes that one day Mr. K. Singh punished her for talking in the class. So this Anne Frank used to have a habit of talking. She used to talk a lot when she was a child. Okay. So one day what happened, Mr. K. Singh, he was a maths teacher, so he punished her for talking a lot in the class. You might also have been punished that you are talking in the class or you are creating a nuisance in the class. So similarly, when she was a child, so she was also talking and she got punished by Mr. K. Singh, who was the maths teacher. Anne writes that one day Mr. K. Singh punished her for talking in the class. He gave her extra homework. Now when he used to give her the punishment, he used to give her extra homework to do as a punishment. So उसके लिए सबसे ज्यादा खतरनाक जो punishment होती थी, that was the extra homework and Mr. K. Singh used to give her the extra homework. He asked her to write an essay on a chatterbox. Now he has mentioned that you have to write an essay as a punishment on the topic a chatterbox. तो funny था थोड़ा सा because she used to talk a lot. So Mr. K. Singh has given her to write an essay on a chatterbox. Anne wrote it, but she again talked in the class. Now Mr. K. Singh asked her to write an essay on an incorrigible chatterbox. Now when he has given her the punishment to write an essay on chatterbox, she wrote it, but then again she started talking in the class. So again Mr. K. Singh has given her the punishment to write an essay again on incorrigible chatterbox. So incorrigible मतलब unstoppable chatterbox because she never used to be quiet in the class. Okay, तो वापस से उसको ऐसे लिखने के लिए दिया punishment के तौर पे और वापस से क्या दिया, you have to write an essay on an incorrigible chatterbox. Okay. Then again, now Mr. K. Singh asked her to write an essay on an incorrigible chatterbox. Mr. K. Singh liked the essay written by Anne Frank. Now, when he used to give her the punishment, when this maths teacher, Mr. K. Singh, he used to give her the punishment to write an essay, Anne used to write it very beautifully. First she wrote the essay on chatterbox. Then later on when she was again punished, she was made to write an essay on incorrigible chatterbox. उस पे भी उसने लिख दिया था पूरा अच्छे से. Then when Mr. K. Singh read the story, read an essay on an incorrigible chatterbox, he liked the essay very much. Okay, तो वहां से उसकी starting हुई थी when she used to started writing. But Anne could not give up the habit of talking and again she was punished. अब punishment मिलती रहती थी उसको. She was writing an essay, again she was punished, again she was talking. So she could not stop talking in the class. She used to talk a lot. Okay. Now you should not get the encouragement that हाँ हम लोग भी बातें कर सकते हैं and we will also get punished. So do not inculcate an habit of speaking. But Anne could not give up the habit of talking in the class. So as a punishment, Mr. K. Singh asked her to write an essay on an unusual title. Again, for the third time, Anne was asked to write an essay on an unusual topic, that is quack, quack, quack. So he gave the title that you have to write an essay on the title quack, 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 because she used to keep on talking and talking and talking. So he gave that you have to write an essay on this title. Quite funny it was. Then what happened? said mistress Chatterbox. So she was made to write an essay on this quack 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 title. Then she wrote this essay in the form of a poem. But when Anne Frank was given an essay to write on this title, she write it in the form of a poem. Poem के form में उसने इसको present किया. It was about a mother duck and a father swan. So this poem she has written, it was about a mother duck and the father swan. The father bit the 3 ducklings to death because they quacked too much. Now father, he has bitten his 3 ducklings because they used to talk a lot. Quack quack बहुत करती थी, तो his father has bitten the ducklings. Okay. It was a satire on Mr. Keesing. Satire मतलब एक यूकेन से थोड़ा सा ताने के फॉर्म में उसने उसको लिख के दिया था कि ये मुझे इतना बोलते हैं, मुझे बार बार पनिश करते हैं. तो उसने क्या करा, फादर स्वैन और मदर डक पे एक पोयम लिखी. उसमें उसने क्या लिखा कि जो फादर स्वैन होता है वो अपनी डकलिंग्स को खा जाता है बिकॉज दे यूज्ड टू टॉक अ लॉट. तो थोड़ा सा उसने एक आयरनी फॉर्म में लिखा था, एक उसको टॉन्ट करने के लिए मिस्टर कीसिंग को रिप्रेजेंट किया था. अब थोड़ा सा छोटा बच्चा था एने फ्रैंक, शी वाज अ चाइल्ड, तो उसको अच्छा नहीं लगता था कि बार बार उसको पनिशमेंट मिल रही है, तो शी रोट इट इन द फॉर्म ऑफ अ पोएम एंड दैट वाज अ सटायर ऑन मिस्टर कीसिंग. बट ही टुक इट सटायर ऑन मिस्टर कीसिंग, बट ही टुक द जोक इन द राइट वे. बट उसने क्या किया मिस्टर कीसिंग, ही टुक द जोक इन द राइट वे एंड he read the poem to Anne's class and other classes also. But he took it in the right way, मतलब he took it in the positive way. और उसकी जो poem which Anne Frank has written, he read it in her whole class and in other classes as well, because that poem was written so beautifully by Anne Frank. He allowed Anne to talk in the class and never gave her extra homework. From that time, he has never given Anne Frank any extra homework, any punishment, because he has understood that this girl cannot stop talking and she will continue to talk no matter how many times you will be giving her the homework or the extra punishment. Okay, तो उस poem के बाद से he has stopped giving her any punishment. So this is the whole summary of this chapter from the diary of an Anne Frank. Now, this is how she has made the diary entry. After this, we'll be just doing some question and answers which are there in this chapter so that you can just relate. Now, before considering the question and answer, students, let me just recall it once again. Ki Anne Frank, she was born at the time of this Nazis form and he used to give the punishment. He was against the Jews. ये सारी चीजें समझ में आ गई, पूरा बैकड्रॉप. फिर कहाँ से वो कहाँ शिफ्ट हुए थे, पहले जर्मनी में थे एंड देन दे लेटर ऑन शिफ्टेड टू नीदरलैंड्स, वहाँ पे कुछ टाइम के लिए रहे. तो ये पूरा जो टाइमिंग है, इट वाज एट द टाइम ऑफ 1942 व्हेन इट वाज हिटलर्स रूल. ओके, और तब उसकी बर्थ डेट एंड एवरीथिंग इज बीन मेंशन. देन व्हेन शी वाज सेंट टू मॉन्टेसरी स्कूल, उनकी जो हेड मिस्ट्रेस थी, शी वाज मिस्टर क्यूपेरस, एंड later on she was not having any friend, so she started writing a diary entry और उसने अपनी डायरी का नाम पे क्या लिख दिया था, Kitty. And when she made her first diary entry, she addressed it to her diary only, to Kitty. Okay, तो ये सारी चीजें हम लोगों ने इस चैप्टर में पढ़ी. Then how Mr. Keesing used to give her the punishment. तो first time उसने जब ऐसे लिखा था, that was on topic Chatterbox. ठीक है. Next time when she wrote an essay as a punishment, so she wrote it on the topic an incorrigible chatterbox. And for the third time when she wrote the essay, it was on the title quack quack quack. So question can come from this also, ki how many times she wrote she gave the extra homework, Mr. Keesing gave the extra homework, and what are the names on which she used to have the write the essay. तो ये सब चीज हम लोग मेंशन कर सकते हैं. So this is kind of an extra question which can be framed from this chapter. Now let's discuss some question and answers which were there in the back of your book. So was Anne right when she said that the world around would not be interested in the musings of a 13-year-old girl? Musings means whatever she used to write. So she used to think ki whenever I'll be writing anything, so nobody will be interested to write or to read whatever I am writing. Okay, so was she right? No, she was not right. No, Anne was not right when she said that the world would not be interested in musings of a 13-year-old girl. तो 13 ईयर की थी जब Anne Frank ने अपनी फर्स्ट डायरी एंट्री की थी. Her diary was published under the name The Diary of a Young Girl. उसकी जो डायरी थी, it was published as the name of the diary of a young girl. It was translated from its original Dutch into many languages and it became one of the most widely read books. Now it became so famous, the diary of a young girl, that it was published in original language and it was so much read by so many people. It got lots of popularity. There also have been several films, television and theatrical productions and even an opera based on the diary. अब जब ये डायरी की सक्सेस काफी हो गई थी तो there were many television serials which were formed on this topic. Okay, then there were certain theatrical productions which were held, and then it was an opera also held on the topic diary of a young girl. Okay, it was described as the work of a mature and insightful mind. Now it was described as the work of a mature and insightful mind. It provides an intimate examination of life under Nazi occupation. Anne Frank became one of the most renowned and discussed of the Holocaust victims. So, Anne Frank has written this diary when she was under the control of Nazis and all the Hitler's rule was there. So, her diary became very much famous under this Hitler's rule when she wrote the diary. So, it became very famous and so many people got the fame from this diary. Now, this is the first answer. Now, there are certain examples of diary or journal entries in the before you read section. Compare these with what Anne writes in her diary. तो before you read section में बहुत सारी journal entries होती थी. Now, you have to compare it with those which have been written by Anne Frank. तो कैसे लिखेंगे हम लोग? What language was the diary originally written in? कौन सी लैंग्वेज में फर्स्ट टाइम पे लिखी थी? एंड इन व्हाट वे इज एनेज डायरी डिफरेंट? क्या उसमें पेक्यूलरिटीज थी या क्या उसमें डिफरेंसेस थे विच मेड एने फ्रैंक्स डायरी डिफरेंट फ्रॉम द रेस्ट? तो एने फ्रैंक्स डायरी वाज रिटन इन डच. ओके, सबसे पहले वो कौन सी लैंग्वेज में लिखी हुई थी? इन डच. हर डायरी इज डिफरेंट फ्रॉम द अदर्स इन मेनी एस्पेक्ट्स. बहुत सारे ऐसे एस्पेक्ट्स हैं जिसकी वजह से वो डिफरेंट थी. She had named her diary Kitty. सबसे पहले तो she has given the name to her diary, that is Kitty. So this is first point. You can write it in the point form also. She thought of it as her only true friend whom she could confide in. She used to consider her diary as her best friend whom she can share her feelings with. तो इसलिए अलग थी वो थोड़ी सी. She treated it as another person who was listening to her diary. Okay, she was listening to her diary accounts. She wrote all her stories in it. So she used to write all the diary entries in that diary, all the things which are happening with her in her life. So she used to write it off in the diary. She started by writing dearest Kitty. Start कहाँ से किया था उसने? When she addressed the letter, she addressed it like dearest Kitty and ended the account on writing yours Anne. And in the last she mentioned yours Anne to her diary Kitty. Okay, her diary was a lot more personal than other diaries. So her diary was having that sense of personality, you can say personal touch, because she used to find her diary as her only best friend, only friend whom she can share her feelings with. तो इस वजह से थोड़ी सी डायरी जो थी, it was very much different from the others. Okay, after this the third question, why does Anne, first second questions are done. Why does Anne need to give a brief sketch about her family? Why she has given a brief sketch? Because no one would understand the world of her stories to her diary if she were to plunge right in. Therefore, wrote a brief sketch of her life even though she disliked doing so. अगर उसने सारा कुछ नहीं लिखा होता तो people would not have got interest in reading. इसलिए उसको भी पसंद नहीं होने के बाद भी she has given a brief introduction about her family. So she treated Kitty as an insider because she called it her best friend and was ready to confide it in. Because she used to find her diary so particular and so personal that she used to share everything in that diary. अब क्या होता है स्टूडेंट्स, हम लोगों से हम जिससे भी अगर बहुत पर्सनल होते हैं या बहुत अटैच होते हैं, वी शेयर एवरीथिंग विद दैट पर्सन. तो सिमिलरली इट वाज द केस विद एने फ्रैंक. शी यूज्ड टू कंसीडर हर डायरी एज हर बेस्ट फ्रेंड. तो उसे लगता था कि मैं अपने बेस्ट फ्रेंड से हर चीज शेयर कर सकती हूँ. इट वॉज माई पर्सनल थिंग. तो I can share any emotion. So she used to write every point or every aspect of her life in her diary. Okay. Then how does Anne feel about her father, her grandmother, Mrs. Cuperus and Mr. Keesing? What do these tell you about her? तो सबके लिए उसका एक अलग अलग perception था. About her father, she used to feel that he is the most adorable father she had ever seen. She remembered her grandmother even after. देखो यहाँ तक तो father के बारे में कि he was the most adorable father. Now she was very much greatly attached to her grandmother also, because even after her death she used to miss her badly. She write in her diary that no one knew how often she thought of her grandmother and still loved her. So she used to love her grandmother a lot. In the 6th form of a Montessori school, her teacher was Mrs. Cuperus, who was the headmistress. अब Cuperus के बारे में थोड़ा सा mention कर दिया है. She was the headmistress when she was in the in the 6th grade. At the end of the year, they were both in tears as they said a heartbreaking farewell. So at the end of the year, these two got very much attached and they both were crying when they were separated. Mr. Keesing कौन था? He was the maths teacher to give her the punishment whenever she used to talk. So he used to get very angry and he used to give her the punishment, and the punishment is that she has to write a letter. She has to write an essay. तो बहुत बातें करती थी. तो Anne was able to justify her talkative nature every time she was punished by Mr. Keesing, and on each occasion, whenever she used to talk, she used to be written an essay on any topic. So first time the chatterbox, then incorrigible chatterbox, and third time it was quack quack quack. Okay, तो सारे सबका उसने के briefing ले लिया about her father, what she used to feel about her grandmother, about Mrs. Cuperus and Mr. Keesing. ठीक है, तो one by one we have discussed all. After this, what does Anne write in her first essay? First essay उसका जो था, that was about the chatterbox. तो उसने उसमें क्या क्या लिखा था? Anne wanted to come up with convincing arguments to prove the necessity of talking. Now she has written about the benefits of talking in her first essay, that is chatterbox. She began thinking about the subject. She wrote 3 pages and was satisfied. So she wrote an essay on the topic chatterbox and she wrote 3 pages and she was satisfied. She argued that talking was a student's trait and that she would do her best to keep it under control. So in her first essay, that is the chatterbox, so she has said it's a student's aspect. Nobody can, be quiet for a long time. Nobody can, be it a student, be it an elder, be it a small kid, anybody. But everybody likes talking. So she said it in her diary that, in her essay, that it is the student's aspect and she will try to keep it under control. Okay, कोशिश करेगी वो कि कम बोले, but she said it in the essay कि every students talk a lot. Okay. She further wrote that she would never be able to cure herself to the habit since her mother talked as much as she did. Then later on she added कि she cannot control the habit of talking. Why? Because her mother also used to be very talkative a lot. She also has the habit of talking a lot. तो she doesn't think कि वो कम बात करने की आदत जो है, अपनी ज़्यादा बात करने की जो आदत है वो कंट्रोल कर पाएगी. Alright, because it was given to her by her mother. There was not much that no one could about inherited traits. So it was a kind of inherited traits that she has acquired from her mother. So she could not give up talking a lot. Okay. So Mr. Keesing too had a good laugh reading her arguments. So Mr. Keesing, when he wrote or he read the essay on this chatterbox, so he could also not stop laughing because it was such a humorous one and he was enjoying reading the essay. Okay. After this, the question number 6, Anne says teachers are most unpredictable. He says that teachers are most unpredictable creatures. Is Mr. Keesing unpredictable? So why and how? Now, she said, this Anne Frank on Mr. Keesing, she said that the teachers are the most unpredictable creatures. अब कैसे unpredictable थे वो? Anne felt that a quarter of her class was dumb and she could be kept back and not promoted to the next class. She felt कि उसकी जो क्लास के जो आधे बच्चे हैं, quarter means आधे के भी आधे, Okay, तो वो क्या हैं? They are all dumb and they will not be promoted to the next class. It was a kind of a humorous story basically. However, she also felt that teachers were the most unpredictable creatures on the earth. So she has also felt this thing कि teachers जो हैं, they are the most unpredictable teachers. Are we? I don't think so that we people are that much unpredictable or the alienating creatures. Alright? Mr. Keesing could be termed as unpredictable. How he can be termed unpredictable? Let's just read out यहाँ से. The way NA always talked while the class was going on, any teacher would lose his temper. अब वो unpredictable कैसे थे? Whenever this NA used to talk in the class, कोई भी अगर दूसरा टीचर होता है तो he or she will get annoyed, या फिर वो अपना टेम्पर जो है और जो कंट्रोल है he will lose and he will give the punishment उसी टाइम. Alright, but मिस्टर कीसिंग उस टाइम पे उसे पनिश नहीं करते थे, तो he was unpredictable. However, after several warnings, all Mr. Keesing did was to assign her extra homework. Warnings देते थे उसको क्लास में, but she never used to listen. तो warnings के बाद जब वो नहीं सुनती थी, then he used to give her the extra homework. She had to write an essay on a chatterbox. In this way, he tried to play a joke on her. तो उन्होंने क्या किया कि थोड़ा सा जोकी नेचर था उनका. He was humorous and he used to give the punishment in a humorous way. Each time that he has asked her to write such essays, she wrote it very well. और हर बार उन्होंने टॉपिक्स कैसे कैसे दिए थे, on chatterbox, incorrigible chatterbox, quack quack quack. तो ये टॉपिक्स जो थे, it was kind of humorous and it was not similar to the other teacher. अगर कोई और बोरिंग सा टीचर होता है तो he will give you to write an essay on any common topic and that's it. But he was kind of different from the other teachers and he used to give her different topics to write on. And every time whenever she was given the homework, वो बहुत अच्छे से उसको अच्छे से लिख कर आती थी and she used to enjoy. Alright? She kept countering his jokes. One could not have predicted that he would take all the jokes in the right spirit. हर बार एने फ्रैंक जो है वो अपने ऐसे में ऐसा कुछ मेंशन करती थी विच इज अगेंस्ट द टीचर्स, या कोई और टीचर हो तो वो अपना टेम्पर लूज कर जाए एंड ही विल गेट एंग्री. बट मिस्टर कीसिंग ही यूज्ड टू टेक इट इन द राइट वे. ऑलराइट. Finally, he accepted her talkative nature and actually allowed her to talk in the class. Finally, Mr. Keesing got tired from Anne Frank and he has stopped giving her the punishment, क्योंकि उसको समझ में आ गया था कि मैं कितना भी punish कर लूँ इसको, she will not be keeping quiet in the class. So finally, he has given up on her and he has stopped giving her the punishment. He did not even assign her any more extra homework. That is why it can be said that Mr. Keesing was unpredictable. Alright? So these are certain questions. So after doing 6 questions, students, let's move on to question number 7. Now this question is having separate parts. So we will be studying all these parts separately and then we will be discussing about the answers individually. Alright. So what do these statements tell you about Anne Frank as a person? Now there are certain statements which are mentioned in front of you students and you have to think about the sentences and you have to tell me ki what do these sentences tell us about Anne Frank as a person. What kind of a person Anne Frank was in these sentences. Okay. So see, we don't seem to be able to get any closer and that's the reason maybe it's my fault that we don't confide in each other. Okay, this is the first statement. We will be seeing the answers of all these parts separately. Okay, I don't want to jot down the facts in this diary the way the most people would, but I want the diary to be mine. So now let's have the look at the answers. Seeing the sentences, what do you infer from these statements? So first question, देखो students, these lines show that Anne had no true friend whom she could confide. She could even put the blame on herself that the fault might be hers. Now see, so what is this saying? कि Anne, she was not having any true friend and it can be the reason कि maybe उसका खुद का जो behavior है that is not good and because of this reason she could not have many friends. ठीक है, तो Anne is saying like this कि maybe I don't have any like good friend. Why? Because I may not be having good nature and that's the reason why, because I cannot have more than like not a single friend I have as my friend. ठीक है. Now the second statement, what it is saying, I don't want to jot down the facts in this diary the way most people do, but I want the diary to be my inspiration. Now in this statement, as the other people they are writing the diary and they are mentioning the facts. Jot down मतलब as it is लिख देना. तो she don't want to fill the diary in this way, but she just want her diary to be her inspiration and so a person or a thing with whom she can share her feelings with. तो उसको डायरी ऐसे नहीं चाहिए थी कि कोई फैक्ट्स डाउनलोड करना है या फैक्ट्स एज इट इज मेंशन करना है, बट शी वांटेड द डायरी एंड इन दैट डायरी शी वांटेड टू मेंशन सच फैक्ट्स व्हिच आर in which she can share her emotions. उसका पूरा डेली लाइफ का रूटीन और पूरा सब कुछ वो एक्सप्रेस कर सके. Okay, so now let's see the answer. This line shows that N.A. really considered her diary as a friend whom she could trust and narrate all her stories. She does not want just a diary in which she could write down the facts as others did. Now, she considered it as her friend and named her Kitty. Now, unlike others, what others think of this, they are always considering the diary as something in which they can write down the facts. But the other people, unlike other people, she doesn't want her diary to be having just factual things, but she wanted her diary to be considered as her friend और उसके साथ वो अपनी सारी feelings जो है उसको पूरा express कर सके, and that's why she considered her diary to be her friend and she had named her diary as a Kitty. ठीक है, तो वो थोड़ी सी अलग थी than the others. Now, Margot went to Holland in December and I followed in February when I was plunked down on the table as a birthday present for. अब एक और स्टेटमेंट है. अब इसका मतलब क्या है, इससे हम लोग क्या इन्फर कर रहे हैं अबाउट N.A. Frank. So let's have a look, students. This statement shows that N.A. was a fun-loving person. She was witty. Witty मतलब humorous and she knew how to present things in a funny way. उसको तरीका आता था कि चीजों को उसको फनी वे में कैसे रिप्रेजेंट करना है. ओके, शी वांटेड द थिंग्स टू बी प्रेजेंटेड इन अ फनी वे एंड शी वाज अ ह्यूमरस पर्सन. बेसिकली she was witty and knew how to present things in a funny way. She narrated this incident with a lot of fun. उसने ये प्लंक डाउन कि मुझे भगा दिया जाता था वहां से एंड ऑल दैट, तो उसने उसे बड़े फनी वे में प्रेजेंट किया था एंड शी हैज प्रेजेंटेड दिस फैक्ट इन अ वेरी ह्यूमरस मैनर. Okay, the use of plunked down shows her sense of humor. Now this word plunked down, कि I'll be plunked down from this place, so it is showing and it is creating some kind of humor. So basically she was a humorous person, she was a witty person who created interest in everything. ठीक है? If you ask me, there are so many dummies that about a quarter of the class should be kept back, but teachers are the most unpredictable creatures on this earth. Now, let me just read out the sentence again so that you can infer from the statement. If you ask me, there are so many dummies about that a quarter of the class should be kept back, but teachers are the most unpredictable creatures on earth. Why does N.A. she considered teachers to be the most unpredictable creatures? Why? Because let's see the answer. This statement shows that she had an opinion on that she thought a quarter of her class was full of dummies, signifies that she herself was intelligent enough to make it to the next class. She thought of teachers as the most unpredictable creatures because nobody could say which students they would fail and which students would they pass on to next class. मतलब क्या था कि she used to consider herself to be very intelligent. उसे लगता था कि मैं तो इस क्लास से पास हो जाऊंगी, but about the other students she used to consider कि they are just dummies, they do not have minds, they cannot be moved on to other class. ये तो dummies वाली चीज हो गई कि students को वो ऐसे consider करती थी. Now if you talk about the teachers, why she has blamed the teachers to be unpredictable creatures, because she was thinking कि maybe हो सकता है कि teachers they are having personal grudges with anyone and they may fail other student and they may pass some other students. So that's why she has called the teachers to be the most unpredictable teachers. But I'll tell you, in reality we teachers are not that much unpredictable. We do not have personal grudges with any student. ऐसा नहीं होता है कि हमारी खुन्नस निकालने के लिए कि इसको फेल करना है, ये शैतानी करता है तो इसको फेल कर देंगे, ये अच्छा बच्चा है तो इसको पास आउट कर देंगे. So these are not the criteria for teachers to consider a student to be good or bad. ठीक है, बट नेवर माइंड, N.A. Frank एक मीन स्टोरी है तो उसने ऐसे कंसिडर कर रखा था कि टीचर्स दे आर द मोस्ट अनप्रेडिक्टेबल क्रीचर्स ऑन दिस अर्थ. ऑलराइट, कि दे डू नॉट नो कि विच स्टूडेंट्स दे विल पास एंड विच स्टूडेंट्स दे विल फेल. सो दैट्स व्हाई शी हैज कंसिडर्ड द टीचर्स लाइक दिस. Alright, so because nobody could say which students they would fail and which students would be passed on to the next class. ठीक है? Now, the next part of this question, anyone could ramble on and leave big spaces between the words, but the trick was to come up with the convincing arguments to prove the necessity of. Now, anyone could ramble on and leave big spaces between the words, but the trick was to come up with the spaces and to prove the necessity of. Now, the answer to this part is quite long, so we'll be just reading it out. This statement shows that Anne knew a lot about what she was given the task of writing an essay as a punishment. Anne को ये चीज बहुत अच्छे से पता थी. She was well aware of this कि she is being given the essay to write on as a punishment. उसको जब जब भी essay लिखने को बोला जाता था तो she would always write it as an essay and as a punishment. So she was well aware of this fact. Then she took it on with full vigor. Vigor मतलब वो उसको पूरा courage के साथ deal करती थी, and she would be writing the essay in a very beautiful manner. Okay, so she would not consider it as a punishment, but she would always be considering it as a vigor, and she will be dealing it with very much courage. Now, she did not want to write it like others who merely left big spaces between the words to make the essay look voluminous. Now, there are certain students that they are always writing the essay in a fun manner और बीच बीच में काफी गैप छोड़ छोड़ के लिखते हैं. Why? Because they just want to present their essay that we have written a big essay. Voluminous मतलब बड़ा बड़ा सा दिखने के लिए spaces बीच बीच में से छोड़ छोड़ के दूर दूर लिखते हैं, जैसे Phillips लिख दिए हैं. ठीक है, तो she was not the kind. She would be writing the essay in a beautiful manner and she will not be leaving the spaces empty just to show that I have written a voluminous essay. Okay, so she was not the kind. She knew that the trick was to come up with a convincing argument to prove the necessity of talking. She was well aware of this fact because she was a talkative girl and she could not speak, she could not be kept quiet. तो उसको ये चीज बहुत अच्छे से पता थी कि how I have to present my idea of talking in the form of essay. तो वो हमेशा ऐसा ऐसे लिखती थी जिससे ये रिलेट हो जाए या जिससे ये कन्विंस हो जाए कि टॉकेटिव पीपल आर नॉट गुड ऑलवेज, आई मीन नॉट बैड ऑलवेज. तो शी वुड ऑलवेज बी प्रेजेंटिंग हर आइडियाज इन दिस मैनर. तो शी वॉज वेल अवेयर ऑफ दिस फैक्ट एज वेल. शी विल नॉट बी लिविंग द बिग स्पेसेस बिटवीन द वर्ड्स. ऐसे को बड़ा करने के लिए वो स्पेसेस बीच में नहीं छोड़ती थी, बट शी विल ऑलवेज बी राइटिंग द एसे इन द कन्विंसिंग टोन कि yes, this leaving the talkative people, they are always not bad. Okay, to prove the necessity of talking, she was different in her approach from everybody else. अब although she was quite different from the others, क्योंकि normally जो हम लोग करते हैं या normally what students do, she won't be doing the same thing, but she has another way of looking at things. जैसे उसको punishment भी मिलता था, तो अगर हम लोगों को punishment मिल जाता है, like you being the students, if you get the punishment, you will not be getting interested, right? और उसको तुम लोग बिल्कुल ऐसे घास काटते ना वैसे वैसे लिख के, and you will be done with your task. But she will be dealing her punishment also with a good, great vigor, and she will be treating it with as a good thing or as a medium to express her things to others. तो वो हमेशा उस ऐसे को beautifully present करती थी, and she will always be filling it with the thing that talkative people are always good. ठीक है, talkative means talking in the class is not always bad. तो वो उसको इस तरह से present करती थी और अपने ideas को express करती थी in the form of essays, which were given to her as a punishment. So with this we have done with lots of things, and we have seen so many characters or so many things we have come to know about Anne Frank from these parts. So this question can be quite proved to be very important because we have seen so many characters of Anne Frank here. So you can just go through these questions as well along with the chapter and along with the theory. So students, with this we came to an end with this the session. If you understood the video, please do like, subscribe and hit the bell button of motion. Thank you and have a nice day.